I am gaming. I am gaming. I am gaming podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on the latest episode of I'm Gaming Podcast. This is a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, and many more cool things I find to be in the same realm of business and creative ventures. Before we start, I have a huge shout out for my latest Patreon supporter. That is the really cool, the really awesome Irvin, also known as King Pyro. This really cool Twitch streamer is someone who is supporting me on Patreon, and you should support him too by checking it out on Twitch. It's Bomb King Pyro. The link is in the description below, and giving him a follow. A big thanks to King Pyro for supporting and making podcast, which is I'm Gaming Podcast, possible, not something that happens in my mind only. Also, if you're interested in supporting me, that would be awesome as well. Please check out my Patreon page. Let me know if you'd like to become a supporter, and I'll tell you what I can do for you and your venture, whatever it might be, because I'm all about trying to help the people who are helping me. The latest people in that bunch, the latest person in that bunch of people is King Pyro, so check him out on Twitch. He's mainly into Apex Legends, but he's also more than able to do a lot more stuff because he's into a whole range of things in his private life. He is a certified fitness trainer. He is also into cybersecurity and many more cool things. So King Pyro on Twitch, check him out right now. Again, Irvin, big thanks for supporting me on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Now, it's time for episode 107 of I'm Gaming Podcast, which is going to be a sort of a showcase of a big thing I'm working on. Not actually a big thing, but big for me and my YouTube channel, which is my biggest Unreal Engine tutorial so far. I'm planning on making a tutorial that will help people to create a really basic, really simple 2D platformer game from scratch in Unreal Engine in something like 30 minutes. It's going to be really simple, it's going to be really easy to create, it's going to include a really small amount of blueprint editing because hey, I first of all don't know blueprints that well, and it will show you how you can take that default setting of 2D platformer in Unreal Engine and make something from it that is actually a game. It's going to be a super simple game, a really easy game to make and something that you can probably play in 2 minutes, but still it's going to be a game as an interactive system that has an objective inside of it, which is kind of basically what all games are. I've been doing a lot of tutorials in Unreal Engine for some time now. You can see them all on my channel. They've been getting some traction and my channel has been growing slowly, but growing over the past, let's say, 8 months. And this is going to be a tutorial that will be kind of the crowning achievement of my knowledge and ability to showcase that knowledge at this particular point. Again, it's not going to be anything complex. If you're working on an Unreal Engine, you'll probably know how to do that really basically and easily, probably a lot more easier than me. But still, for beginners and especially those who are into game development, game design, this will be kind of a blueprint, not a Unreal Engine blueprint, but more like a metaphorical blueprint on how you can take this incredibly versatile game engine and create a simple but still effective game in, like I said, a matter of 30 minutes or something like that. Also using really basic knowledge, basic ideas about Unreal, which are probably known to anyone who has been doing anything in Unreal for a longer period than, I don't know, 2 weeks. So all in all, it should be something that is pretty cool, pretty interesting. I hope it's going to be. I just wanted to use this opportunity, use this podcast episode to kind of announce it, and hopefully you'll get to see it in a week or 2 from now. That's all for this episode. Thank you so much for checking it out. Again, a huge thanks to King Pyro. Please check out his stream on Twitch. If you're an Apex Legends fan, if you're into cool gaming, give him a follow. He more than deserves it. If you too would like to become my supporter on Patreon, please check out my page. The link is in the description below, as well as the links of all of my other patrons and the cool stuff they're doing right now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out episode 107. I hope I'll see you, I hear you, you'll hear me on episode 108 in precisely 1 week from now. Until then, bye bye and have a great week.